family retreat structures. So family retreat structures are about traditions, they're about rituals, they're about the core values and philosophies and mission statements. Almost think of it this way. Everything that you learn here and everything that you do in your business that helps you succeed is so similar to what can help your family perpetuate wealth. Like, a lot of businesses have clear values, a clear mission or vision, right? They have regular meetings with their team, right? They have all these processes. And if you start to integrate that in with your family, like we do it twice a month now, because I have a 13 and 11-year-old, where my wife and those two, we get together and we just ask simple questions. Like we start with them doing a little bit of gratitude work. And then we actually have a family mission statement that we just completed this year. That was painful to get done. And now it's a matter of making sure that they understand what it is, not just having something up on the wall. We have our family values, we have our family rules, and we have our technology rules, which I'm just gonna give you a confession, we are completely failing on that. Like our kids are relentless at just busting through those rules, where I'm like, I give up, I don't know how to keep you off this. So we have those kind of things, and then when we get together in our meeting, we'll say stuff like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I doing as a dad? And then they'll rate me and we'll talk about what I can do better. And then we'll ask, what can we support you in the next 2 weeks in developing a skill? Or what are you up to? Like, so all of a sudden we're having these conversations and we're talking about what it means to be a Gunderson. And like, we're excited about what traditions we can create with the new cabin that we bought. Or we're excited with the traditions we can create. Like we do this tradition that the kids love now, where every year we do this family roast. So family roast is you draw a name and it's my siblings and my parents, and then we do a video production roasting them. And so now the kids are the actors in it with us, and you know, we just have like this whole day of filming that they love, and then they can't wait to watch the reaction. And so far it's done nothing but bring us closer, and nobody's cried yet. It's just been a lot of laughter. So like my favorite is when like my sister is like, hey, I hope you guys don't get mad. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really accurate too, you know? But like, that's just a tradition that now they look forward to. So I wanna do is stack the odds in the favor of them wanting to return and hang out in the future. That we're creating a cool environment, but at the same time, we're learning really important things. So like, we wanna start a business as a family called Your Field of Battle, where we can, during the summers, build these little obstacle courses and Nerf guns and do them at parties, because it gets us to hang out together. And it gets me to be able to teach them business lessons without me just talking about it out of context, right? Where I'm like the Charlie Brown teacher, wah. Instead, it's like, oh, I want to learn about this because they can earn money doing that. Or when they turn 14, we go to a third world country. We spend an extended period of time. We do some service work so that they'll actually listen to me and talk, because there's no technology or anything distracting them. And when they turn 15, we'll hike a major peak. Like, what's a major peak that's going to be super difficult, and it's a private victory, not a public victory. So they gain confidence instead of arrogance. And so that might be like Kilimanjaro or something like that. So it ends up creating these ways to spend a lot of intentional time together. And not that the Rockefellers did all of this, but what they did do that's very similar is they invested in human capital. They invested in their heirs and inside of their skill sets and supporting them, not just investing in financial instruments. So the family retreat structure is take all the great things you learn about business and integrate the best parts of those systems into your family life to support one another, get to know one another, just like you would an amazing client or the right employee, right? Like having that kind of structure. It's fairly informal meetings. We just have a little agenda. We don't get through the whole agenda every time. Sometimes we just feel like, okay, this is a good spot. It was 30 minutes, their attention span was there, and let's just move on, so they're excited to do it the next time. Sometimes we combine it with a really fun game that we play as a family, or we might, play records, or like drink some coffee or something like that. So just create your own structure there, but it's really about investing in human capital.